We all know that on September 16, 2022, a revolutionary movement under the slogan of Jinjian Azadi, woman life freedom, actually brought all the society together. This slogan could break all this artificial division that nation state brought. It break all division in terms of nationality, gender, religion, and create a transnational network of solidarity. And for the first time, they could challenge the existence of the 44 years of Islamic Republic. So we see the power of solidarity here, and we see how fragile is the power of nation state if we people come together. But one important question that usually comes to myself, that how this slogan could create such a solidarity among very divided people. To answer this question, I will think that we first need to understand the meaning of the slogan, what Jinjian Azadi means. We know that Jinjian Azadi, as a slogan, the idea of the slogan came from the Kurdish Kandil mountains, from the resistance and the struggle of Kurdish women, who not only resisted against the external colonialism from the dominant state of Kurdistan, but they also resisted and struggled against internal colonization, patriarchal colonization that was institutionalized and still is institutionalized among the society. They resisted against their male comrade to overcome this patriarchy, and their resistance and struggle made Abdullah Öcalan the leader, the imprisoned leader, and the Kurdish political thinker in Imrali prison to come with the idea of woman life freedom. But what is the connection between these three words? Öcalan says that the history, the 5,000 history of civilization is nothing but the history of enslavement and colonization of women. In other words, all other forms of colonization and domination is built upon the domination and colonization of women. So Öcalan argues, if we want to overcome all other forms of colonization and domination, we need to break down the structure, go to the foundation, which is a dominated woman. So we need the liberation of women. And that way, with the liberation of women, we can liberate the society. We can see now the relation of between woman and life, but what is the relationship between woman liberation and the society liberation? Why woman liberation leads to society's liberation? Because again, based on Öcalan's analysis, which I completely agree with him, women represent the power of organic and natural society, the society that existed prior to the advent of civilization and still exists in many places that civilization hasn't taken over yet. For example, in Kurdistan, it still existed there. So therefore, Öcalan says the liberation of women brings a fundamental change to the existing system. And to talk about the solidarity, because I think the important pillar of natural society is solidarity. And this solidarity, long time ago, has established between especially Kurdish women. For example, the Kurdish woman from Kandil Mountain has built this grassroots transnational solidarity with other parts of Kurdish women and beyond. And we also experience solidarity that built between the Rojava and Rojhelat. There are evidence that indicates many women from Rojhelat and other parts of Iran joined YPJ fighter And there are evidence that many of those women went back and organized the society, especially Rojhelat. And the people and the women who couldn't join Rojava Revolution and YPJ, they actually organized many solidarity protests. We have evidence. During the ISIS fight, there were many solidarity protests inside Rojhelat and even other parts of Iran. And again, during this revolutionary movement of Xinjiang Azadi, the Rojavan women were in the forefront of this protest to show their solidarity with Rojhelat women. But at the end, I can conclude that what kind of solidarity it is? Is it just a solidarity that usually we see in the nation-state system, merely showing a feeling of empathy, charity? I would argue no. A cultural solidarity is what we call it havalati, sacrificial solidarity. It's not just to feel the pain of each other, but actually willing to sacrifice for each other. So what was so significant about this revolutionary movement under the umbrella of Xinjiang Azadi in Iran? It was that a transnational built among the people that led to a grassroots collective action and resistance against the theocratic regime of Iran. And I would argue, I talked about nation state and I brought example of Iran. It is a global phenomenon. And at the end I say that the Kurdish liberation movement, especially Kurdish women, they carry a philosophy of universalism based on the idea of local self-governing, women emancipation, and social ecology. And the seed of this revolutionary thought has already been spread among different parts of Kurdistan. The revolutionary seeds of this, the seeds of this revolutionary thought has been sprouted, I say, in Rojhelat and Iran. But these sprouted seeds to be turned to a tree with big branches needs global solidarity, a solidarity that leads to collective action. Thank you so much.